Hello, everybody. Hope you're having a good week. I'm having a very good week, except for the fact that I get nervous every time an NFL notice comes on my phone. Because, after we were hyped on Monday, the NFL had their appeal against Ezekiel Elliott. So we've got to wait for that to come, and we don't know how long that's going to take. People in Zeke's camp say you don't have to worry about it, but you do have to worry about it because anything could happen. And I hate it because now it doesn't even seem the subject of this whole entire ugly situation. You don't even talk about domestic violence. And what the NFL is doing, they're not trying to get to the bottom of what happened in that domestic violence situation. They're not trying to tell the Cowboy fans, look, your running back did A, B, and C, and we're the NFL, and we're not going to allow that in our league. Or telling anybody that we're not getting anything. It's just we did our investigations, and he's out. And we don't have anything. And I don't understand anybody who would support that type thinking. I don't get it. And people would come through me and say, man, I'm going to delete you for the support. I'm not supporting Ezekiel Elliott. I'm not supporting Ezekiel Elliott. You know why? Because I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. And I'll never know what happened. And the NFL doesn't know what happened. So Ezekiel Elliott's got to deal with him. If he did something, he needs to at least fess up, take whatever he needs to take, and move forward and change his life or whatnot. Because if you're doing all this fighting and you're guilty, it's going to come back down on you harder than it did before. Either you're going to live too cocky and think, I can't be touched, and somebody's going to touch you hard next time. So if he did wrong, the world's going to take care of him. But right now, we got to get to the bottom of what's going on with domestic violence in the NFL, and the NFL does not seem interested in that at all. They seem interested in their own power. Narcissistic behavior by an organization. Okay, that's over. All right, now, as far as Dak, we saw Dak not being as sharp as we wanted Dak to be, but it really shows you the DNA of that player to still not turn over the football. His natural self does not turn the ball over. Yeah, that could have been one with that Beasley catch, which was amazing. Yeah, that could have been one, but he's still naturally safe with the football, which works perfectly with that formula of ours that we were talking about. So Dak is just, he's gonna slowly, and he's gonna grind people all season long. He's gonna get more. Come on, he was going against a good defense, a very good. We got a very good defense next week with Denver. So he's got to be smart. He's got to be surgical in what he's doing, and he's got to keep his head. But Dak, I'm telling you again, I don't know what we did to deserve Dak Prescott. But there is not one quarterback in the league, not even close to him as far as me wanting a quarterback. I would want Dak Prescott over any quarterback in the league. And I'm trying to think of anybody that's even close to Dak. He is what I want in a quarterback. Crazy. We still need to see more from Ryan Switzer. Hopefully, they'll incorporate him more in the game. But I don't think we saw much to make us go, yeah, he's going to be a killer. I want to see a little bit more from Ryan. He didn't excite me like I wanted him to excite me. And you also saw, which I saw in training camp, the separation between Beasley and Ryan Switzer. A lot of people were saying that we drafted Switzer to take over Beasley. Beasley ain't going nowhere. Beasley is so good, it's absolutely ridiculous. With his hands, of course, you saw the catch or whatever, and with his route running, it's just downright tops in the league. I'm sorry, I know he's little, I know he's got small stature and all that kind of stuff, but as far as skills, as a route running and hands catching, he's tops in the league. He's one of the best. Jason Witten's perfect. Dez, again, I tell you that with the Dez and Dak connection, Let them keep working on it. Dez had a good corner on them. Yeah, there was a battle going on. But let them keep working on it, because I'm telling you, when they were on the practice field in very calm situations or whatever, they were hitting. I mean, it was almost perfection. I think I said it was very close. It was getting close to the connection that I used to see out there with Romo and Dez. Like, he would put the ball exactly where Dez wanted. So we just got to be patient with that and let it happen, because right now he's got to do it during live action. He's got to do it when bullets are flying and all that kind of stuff. So that's working out well. I really suspect, I'm talking about everybody because I'm so proud of everybody. Terrence Williams to hurt his ankle like that and then come back in, and I just expect him to have a big season. He is that extra guy that can do stuff on that offense that you're going to take your eyes off of because you're looking at Dez, or because you're looking at Beasley, or you're looking to the backfield, or something else. You're looking at something else in our dynamic offense that you take one eye off of T. Will, and that's all he needs. He needs one eye. He'll catch the ball, and then he'll run. He'll make a play or whatnot. So I'm really proud of everybody on the offense. This week we're playing Denver, and they're going to be another good defense, but we're gonna pound them, and we're going to do the same safe, strong, effective play on them. Okay, now let's have some fun. Let's talk about the defense. I can remember one video I made after the NFL draft, and I was in the backyard of my house in South Carolina, and I was like, I love this defensive line a lot more than you guys think it's a lot better than you think it is, or whatever. But I was talking up this defensive line all summer not because the individuals are so good, it's because of what Marinelli is, his approach to it, of sending bodies. And now we've got a whole bunch of good bodies. We don't have a great one yet, but we have a whole bunch of good bodies. Now, the number one is one that I was talking about during training camp, is DeMarcus Lawrence. He is highly impressive. He looks, I mean, when we were out there, he looked like the starter. He looked like the man at defensive end. He looked like a war daddy. He looked like a war daddy. So we'll see if we already have our war daddy with DeMarcus Lawrence. And to be honest, it's either two things with DeMarcus Lawrence. It's either contract year. We've seen that over and over and over. Don't care, as long as you put it down. Just hope ain't no drugs in your system. But it's a contract year. And two, sometimes it takes defensive ends a while to get their skill set together to where they are consistently effective. So that I'm hoping it's the latter. I hope he's not doing anything bad that we've seen before with our organization during the contract year or whatever, the boosters play. But hopefully it's the latter, and it's finally getting it. I personally believe it's the latter because of how he's working out there and the things that he's doing. I don't think he's shooting anything. Speaking of shooting anything, I can't wait till David Irving gets back. I can't wait. He's going to be a wonderful addition to that defensive line. Malik Collins is my boy. You're seeing how good he is. Stephen Paya, that's another one. When we acquired him, my eyelids went woo again because of Madden. I knew exactly who Stephen Paya was because of his strength or whatever, and I really kind of watched him during this football game, and he punches. I mean, he comes up the middle like he's so strong that there's nothing you can do other than go his way, and hopefully you can push him in one way or another. But he collapses the entire the middle of the pocket and forces the play to go this way or that way, or forces it not to be the designed play. So I love it. Make sure you watch him versus Denver. He will come straight through. I mean, with all his power, and it's nothing. He's just too strong. He's just too strong. So you got that. Hopefully we'll get some more from Taco. Benson, again, somebody said that we forgot about Benson. No, we didn't forget about Benson. Benson was our guy last year, and I'm looking for some more solid play from Benson. But at defensive end, DeMarcus Lawrence, Benson, and Tapper, They got it done, and they're going against a not so good defensive line again, this offensive line this next week. So they could have another good week. I expect them to be in Trevor Siemian's grill and making Trevor Siemian give the ball to us, because Siemian's another safe quarterback. That's why he got that job over there, because he's not going to give the ball up. We got to force him to give the ball up. All right, the mid 50-54. 50-54 in the linebacker. I kept saying that during the live stream. 50-54. 50-54. Sean Lee and Jalen Smith, they're going to be downright amazing for our defense. This defense is good, people. This defense is good. I mean, last year, I'm telling you, people in the NFL media, they don't know what they're talking about simply because they focus so much on the stats and what happened right now. And there's so much football around the stats and what happened right now. If you had bad stats in last year or whatever and on defense, then your defense is one of the worst in the league this year. No. There was reasons. We had very good stats last year in defense, and we had very bad stats last year in defense. This year, hopefully, we're putting together, and we might have a real good defense. Might have a defense better than even I expected. So I can't wait for this. But 50-54 in the linebacker position, that's all we need. That's going to be awesome. And then in the secondary, Anthony Brown, another one. I said it on my after game video. You know, in the back of your mind, you were like, yeah, was he really the real deal last year? You know, he was a 6th round pick, you know. But Anthony Brown is fast and he's good, and I don't know how we got him. But again, that's cornerback, guys. Okay, we scored like crazy on cornerback, and quarterback. Let that sink in. In one draft, 4th round pick, 6th round pick, quarterback, cornerback. Maybe our number 1 cornerback. That's incredible. Cheeto locked down Brandon Marshall. And for all the people that was like, we got midget corners, Cheeto is not a midget corner. Cheeto's a big corner, and Cheeto took care of a big, good receiver. A big, good receiver where we have visions of him just mossing on us over and over and over and over and over. Cheeto took care of him. So, all right. So, I wore Byron Jones' jersey. Hopefully he'll get a pick. He didn't get one. But our defense, I'm telling you, I cannot wait to see our defense. And again, we're going against a subpar offense. We're going against an offense that isn't that good. They shouldn't be able to put that many points on the board, no matter who they're playing. But so we'll get to see them hopefully have another good, solid game. As far as out around the NFL, as far as the teams we play, I feel bad for the Arizona Cardinals because I did say that in my video that game looks as easy. It looks easier now because they don't have David Johnson or their left tackle. But I hate to see anybody go down, especially competition against my guy. You know, I want Ezekiel Elliott to go against Le'Veon Bell and David Johnson and Cook for Minnesota. Minnesota is one team that y'all need to keep your eye on. They play great defense. They got a good quarterback, and now they got a running back killer. Like we got a killer at running back. So Minnesota's a team you need to keep your eye on. There's not enough information yet for me to really know what this NFL is going right now. We'll get that probably around week 3, week 4. But right now, we look like we're pretty classy in the NFC. You know what I'm saying? Atlanta didn't look good. Minnesota, I just told you about. Green Bay is Green Bay. And Seattle is Seattle. They're going to be there at the end. But we look good. All right, guys. I will be on tonight. I'll be playing another game. Those of you that saw me lose my last game, I'm sorry for all the curse words. You see, I don't curse in these videos. But at night when I'm playing Madden, meltdowns happen. They happen, sorry. But I will be playing the Cardinals tonight in week 3. So if you want to come by and hang out with me, come out. All right, holla at you. Peace out.